You know, it's a good fit because it's all about beyond the game, success beyond the game, and in a lot of cases, you know, although I'm still going through the process of showing success, I can always point to Dance with the Stars and say, yes, I was successful at that beyond the game, and I have achieved a level of success. Still have more to go, and it's about style, it's about comfort, it's about confidence. It's about humility at the same time, being able to walk around knowing that you can achieve a level of greatness and not be arrogant about it. It has a lot of class to it, and I love that part.
What are some of your goals going forward now when you're retired?
Well, retirement goals are to continue to run the companies that I'm running. I'm in have a full service real estate development company. Continue to help our charity, help out the community, continue to extend a helping hand to the folks who are in need. Continue to become the great father that I want to be to my kids, and be the husband that I need to be to my wife, and be what I need to be for myself. Because at the end of the day, self-confidence has a lot to do with what we do next. And so I am thankful for the relationships that I've had to help me transition from the game in such a nice way, and the things that I've been able to learn. I'm always one of those kind of person that's thirsting for new knowledge and gaining new levels of confidence, new levels of respect. And so, you know, this fits me nicely because I'm always thirsting for more.
How do you pick what you're going to connect your name with? Obviously, you've got to be getting pulled in.
Think about this. A name like Hugo Boss. You talk about a brand. And so to be associated with quality brands, and we're talking about the Boss collection for fragrances for men, Boss bottled collection. It's basically one of those things that says, you know, when you see Hugo Boss, you see style, you see class, you see confidence. You don't see arrogance. You see things that exude a man with purpose. And when I was asked, I was like, sure, why not? This is perfect. Same thing with Dance with the Stars. It took time for it to start to catch hold in the market, but after Jerry Rice and Master P did it, and I had an opportunity from that point on, I felt like I had room to grow. And I'm thankful that I did the show too. It's just as thankful as Hugo Boss selected me to be a part of this.
You always a big cologne guy, or did that kind of maybe pick up more after you got to the NFL?
I think every man wants to smell good around a beautiful person. And so when I have a beautiful wife like I have, I got to keep up my style and my swag. I got to keep my stuff tight. And so it helps when you're motivated by some other person. But yet at the same time, I think we all want to walk around with a level of confidence. And whether that's in a smile, whether that's in a hairstyle, whether it's clothing, fashion, or whether it's a combination of all of the above, and you smell good at the same time.
And I got to ask you about the Dallas Cowboys. Just what do you think of the start that they're off to, and mainly the running game?
I think for the first 2 weeks, they got off to a very good start. But right now, I think they need some of this ball spray on them
okay.
so they can smell a little bit better, because the last 2 weeks hasn't been as good as the first 2 weeks. But I understand why, because, we sustained some significant injuries, whether it's losing Dez and losing Tony, and now losing Dunbar and some other guys. But we get some guys back defensively that should help us be a lot better and a lot more solid than what we have been over the last couple of weeks. We lost Sean Lee. He's probably going to have to sit down at least a week before he comes back. And so, but having those two defensive players come back, it's going to help us defensively. I think we're solid, although we don't have Tony, but we've been able to produce points. But unfortunately for us, our opposing teams have produced more points than we have over the last 2 weeks. So we've been in games. It's just the fact that we haven't been able to stop them as much as we would like to stop them.
And in that running game, would you say the struggles are more offensive line related or more committee
running
back?
No. When you understand the game, teams are starting to run blitz with the thought that if you play action, I'm going to keep coming anyway. And run blitzing makes it very difficult to find running lanes. And so I understand that. And so we have to figure out probably the best way to defeat that, or to lock it down and create spacing so our running backs can actually get a running lane and make things happen in the secondary.
And I just got to ask you, what would Jimmy Johnson say to you if he told you not to hold the ball over the goal line, and then you did it anyway, despite
First of all,
Randall did?
Jimmy Johnson wouldn't have to tell me that, because I do know the ball is the most important thing on the football field. But if he did tell me that, I would listen. I would listen. This game is not nothing. It's not anything new. There's a reason why some folks score a lot more touchdowns than others. There's a reason why some people have a long career than others. There's a reason why some people get better quicker than others, because the ones who are willing to yield to experience and learn from some of the best end up becoming some of the best. I mean, I saw Terrell Owens talk about learning under Jerry Rice. I saw Aaron Rodgers talking about learning under Brett Favre. You see Tom Brady learning under Drew Bledsoe. Peyton Manning was learning under his own father, and so forth. So you see that those type of things take place. It works. There's a formula out there that works. Some people just need to figure out how to get on the right formula.